Hi, my name is Elizabeth Scott, and today I've been given the daunting task of introducing Amirah. If I were to describe Amirah in one word, it would be fabulous. Her nails, fabulous. Her shoes, fabulous. Her legendary outfits, fabulous. Everything about her is absolutely fabulous. As cool as her style is, she's an even cooler person. Insightful, hilarious, kind, Amirah is everything one could wish for in a classmate and friend. Spelman is so very lucky to get her next year. We've been incredibly blessed to have her as a shining gem of the class of 2026. So I give you the fabulous Amirah Reem Abdus Salaam.
On November 15th, 2025, I cried in public for the first time in almost 10 years. Yes, that's right. The last time I cried before then was in the 3rd grade over something I have no memory of now. You might be thinking why this is. Is she just happy all the time? Is she some no emotion showing sociopath? Is she some stoic, relaxed shell of a human? No, I am none of those things. Believe it or not, I am one of the most sensitive people you will ever meet. I overthink almost everything and take the smallest comments to heart. I am just great at masking it. Why do I mask this mysterious part of myself, you may ask? Because I am terrified of being vulnerable. I developed this fear while I was in elementary school. I was used to being the class clown, the jokester, the girl you could always count on for a laugh, and I felt limited to that role. I felt if I was to show any emotions that were deemed weak, embarrassing, or worrying to my peers, I would be judged. I felt like I had to fit into that token black girl role, and I didn't realize how damaging that was to my well-being until I stepped back from school. I had built this strong, positive, chill, non-bothered persona, and it was all a facade. Because what could bring the class clown to tears? In the infamous words of Twitch streamer Dream, that's what the mask is. That's what the point of the mask is. During the 7th grade, I left St. Mary's to pursue remote learning at another school. Little did I know that this year would be one of the most pivotal ones in my entire life. Like most of the world, I spent my year cooped up in the house, dodging COVID as best I could. Although it got pretty lonely not being able to see my friends and hang out with them when schools reopened, I did a lot of self-reflection, which helped me realize that I was a completely different person than how I masked myself to be. I was sensitive, empathetic, and way smarter both emotionally and academically than I felt people perceived me to be. I had deep passions and interests for many things that people might have not expected me to be into. When I went back to St. Mary's in the 8th grade, I came back with this newfound confidence and sense of self. It felt as if I was a brand new person with a completely different mindset. However, I felt as if my classmates were struggling to truly understand this new Amirah. I felt like they still perceived me as the old Amirah, the Amirah that was never bothered by anything, the Amirah that was always chill with anything despite backhanded things people said about her, the Amirah that never took anything seriously and therefore was not seen as a person of higher intelligence by St. Mary's standards, the Amirah that was the class clown and gestured herself in hopes that people would want to be her friend. I was exhausted from caring about how people perceived me and trying to stop them from perceiving me that way, so I completely stopped caring how they saw me. This is the moment I took my first step towards happiness. As I embark on a new chapter of my life in the fall and attend the #1 HBCU in the world, Spelman College, I think about some of the college's notable alumni: Stacey Abrams, Alice Walker, Bernice King, and most importantly, my mother, Dr. Saeed Abdus Salaam, MD, and wonder if they have felt like I felt as if they had to mask their emotions, hide their vulnerability, and dim their light to make the people around them feel comfortable. If I could tell any young girl like me going through similar experiences, I would say this: people are going to think what they want to think about you, and you cannot control it. What you can control, however, is not allowing people's perceptions of you to change how you feel about yourself. Continue to be true to yourself, and the people who will truly understand you will come. Okay, that's it for now. Love you guys. Don't forget to smile.